Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Go Heather! Yeah!
It's been a while, I'm sorry, I disappeared. I'm back in South Africa in my uni house. Today's video is something a little different. I'm not doing a vlog. I've had this idea for a while. I thought it'd be pretty cool, and it's movies I haven't watched and probably never will. It's something that's a little controversial. People will probably be upset. Please don't hate on me for my opinion. You know, it's my opinion. And at the end of the day, what I do and don't watch doesn't really impact your everyday life. So if it does, I'm truly sorry for the heartbreak that I caused you. If it doesn't, thank you. So for those of you who don't know, I study film. It's one of my 3 majors. It's one that I'm doing for fun. I don't really want to do anything with it in life, but I thought, why not take it as a 3rd major? So I am. I love film. I love watching films. I like watching series a little bit more, so I'll probably do a part 2 with series that I haven't watched and probably never will. I'm gonna go into a little bit of explanation as to why I don't want to watch them. Why I probably won't. Some things just because the hype's gone, or I've heard bad reviews about it, or I just don't see the appeal. There's quite a few movies like that people see as classics that I'm not gonna watch. So stay tuned for that. Controversial opinion number 1. I'm not a massive Leonardo DiCaprio fan. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it. He freaks me out. I don't know what it is. He just reminds me of old man, not old man, but like middle-aged man, creepy vibes. And I cannot explain why. That is the literal explanation I can give to you. So, started watching Titanic. Was so bored, so I don't classify it as being watched. I literally watched 5 minutes. I've seen enough of the clips to know what happens. Everyone freaks out that there was no room on the door. I know Jack dies. That's all I need to know. Sorry about that. Wolf of Wall Street. Every teenage white boy's favorite movie. I don't need to watch Rich White Man on Wall Street. Like, that's what I think when I think of Wolf of Wall Street. I think Rich White Man on Wall Street in New York. And I've seen the thing where he's got money flooding down somewhere. It doesn't appeal to me. What's the other one? The Great Gatsby. I know this movie, people rave about it, and I so badly want to watch it. Like, this is one movie that I wish that I could get into, and I wish that I could watch, but it just, I can't. It really doesn't appeal to me. Like, this movie really just, like, my mum, one of her favorite books is The Great Gatsby. I still need to read it. That's a whole other thing, books. And I probably will read The Great Gatsby, but I cannot bring myself to watch it. And I don't know if it's because I haven't read it that I can't watch it, or it just get bad man creepy vibes from Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think that's why. I saw Catch Me If You Can. I watched that. Great movie. Loved that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, I couldn't focus on the fact, I could only focus on the fact that it was Leonardo DiCaprio and he freaks me out. And I don't know why. And I'm sorry, Leonardo DiCaprio, that you freak me out, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm sure you're a great guy. You just freak me out. And I'm sorry to Leonardo DiCaprio stands, but he freaks me out. And there's not much I can do about it, and I'm so sorry. Number 2, the sexy genre. The sexy genre being after 50 Shades of Grey and 365 Days. After purely because it started out as a Wattpad thing about Harry Styles, and I cannot watch something knowing that it was meant to be Harry Styles. I read the After books. Great books when they were about Harry Styles. Then change it to Hard and Scott. You can tell that it's made about One Direction, and I don't need to watch people having sex. 50 Shades of Grey, all of them. Something freaks me out about that movie. That doesn't freak me out, actually. I can't. I don't think I could sit down and watch it. Like, I'd have to watch a bit of it and then go away and then come back. And it would just be one of those things like I'd watch like a TV series. And it's not made to be watched as a TV series, so. And the third one, 365 Days, I know the song. I see red. I don't need it. I have no explanation for that. Just the sexy genre doesn't appeal to me. Some genres do not appeal to. And for me, that's the sexy genre. Number 3, The Matrix. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it's the name. I think it's the name. The Matrix, it just doesn't grasp my attention. And I know there's a new one coming out. And I know that I'm going to hear all the raves about it. And then it's probably going to make me want to watch the new Matrixes. But I don't think I'll ever get around to it. There's so many other movies out there that are coming out that I'd rather watch. And I just don't want to watch The Matrix. And I'm sorry to all the Keanu Reeves stans. He kind of creeps me out too. And I don't know what it is. I think he just... 3, number 4. All the Fast and Furious movies. I've never seen one. Why are there so many? I get people could say the same about James Bond. I have seen all the James Bond movies. Do recommend doing that because they are all different. Fast and Furious, according to the internet, they are all the same. Why are they making more? So Vin Diesel, I've heard that he is the most horrible person to work with. And to me, he is a rip off The Rock. So I watch Formula 1. I'm a massive racing fan. I don't want to watch Fast and Furious. I don't want to watch it. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to apologize a lot. I shouldn't be sorry. It's my opinion. But still, some people up. Number 5, The Goldfinch. Now, I need to read the book of this. I got a copy for free. I'm really bad at reading books, but that's another video. My mum loved The Goldfinch. My dad, her and I sat down to watch this movie. And at first I was like, oh, Ansel Elgort, cool, whatever. Watched about 15 minutes and was like, this is the most boring movie I have ever seen. And there's a couple movies like that where I sit there and I'm like, wow, I'm bored. And The Goldfinch was one of them. Another one being Marriage Story. Now, I love Adam Driver. I love Scarlett Johansson. I don't get it. I started watching it and I was like, wow, the beginning of this is boring too. Actually, The Goldfinch, Marriage Story, Titanic all fit in this weird thing where the beginning of it just didn't grasp my attention. And then therefore I was like, this is boring. It bored me and I was like, If the beginning of a movie is really boring, like I give them a chance, I'm like, okay, maybe we'll get somewhere. If the beginning of it's so boring that I don't want to watch it, that's going to be in my head the whole movie and then I'm just not going to be able to watch it. Also, there was a TikTok sound of like a compilation of Adam Driver screaming from Marriage Story. And men screaming freak me out. And I love Adam Driver. Kylo Ren, honestly, such a red flag. Love him to pieces. But Marriage Story, different type of red flag. Number whatever, I've lost track. X-Men. I think I watched a bit of the first one, or it may have been Wolverine. I don't know why. I love the Avengers movies. I love the Marvel movies. I know this isn't part of the Avengers Marvel movies, but it just, I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm loyal to my one superhero fandom, should I say, which is Marvel. X-Men, in my mind, doesn't fall in that category, along with the DC films such as Batman and Superman. Haven't seen any of them. Probably never will. And I don't know if it's because the actors change all the time. I get why they do. It's the same with James Bond. But they all fall into that sci-fi, like fantasy, action, superheroes, save the world vibes. And I just can't bring myself to watch them. I'm loyal to my one fandom, and I think I would enjoy the X-Men and Batman and Superman movies, but I can't bring myself to watch them. I don't know if it's for the fear of losing my love for Marvel, but I don't think I will. If I ever do end up watching them, I will let you know. But for right now, I'm not gonna watch them. Number whatever, La La Land. I know, La La Land. What a problem that I won't watch that. I love the soundtrack. I have the soundtrack downloaded on my phone. But I think it's been out for too long for me to watch the hype, and I almost want to just keep the soundtrack as it is. And I don't know why I haven't watched it. Everyone raves about it. Everyone's shocked that I haven't watched it, because at one point, one of my favorite songs was the one that's like doom 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 doom. That song was one of my favorite songs at one point. Even though I have not seen the movie. I almost have my own visions of what the movie's like, and I think that's why. I think that's why I can't bring myself to watch it, purely because I have my own fantasy of what it looks like, and I don't think I want to spoil that for myself. It deserves all the hype. The soundtrack deserves all the hype. Next one, Dunkirk. Now, Harry Styles. I love Harry Styles so much. Oh my goodness. But he, I think, plays quite a minor part in this movie. And for me, I've watched quite a few war movies in my time. Actually, not that many, but I have watched some war movies in my time. And Dunkirk, when it came out, appealed to me heavily. I was like, this is when I was in my prime Harry Styles phase. I was like, Harry Styles, yes, slay, get that bread, boy, get that acting career going, get in more movies, love you to pieces. Never watched it. I didn't go to the movies to watch it. I think I was overseas at the time. Then my dad wouldn't download it for me because he was like, oh, a singer can never be an actor. And I was like, what about XYZ? What about all your favorite actors who can also sing? What about Hugh Jackman? He's a singer and an actor, and he's great. You like Hugh Jackman. What about Taron Egerton? Oh, another absolute babe. But what about him? He can sing and he can act. Why can't Harry Styles do the same? I think my dad just has an agenda out against Harry Styles and One Direction members as a whole, and therefore he just won't. He wouldn't download it for me. And now it's been out for so long, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch it now. Next one, the last one on my list, but I've just seen another one on my laptop about something in film. Interstellar. My cousin, shout out to you, raved about this movie to me when I was there. And I was like, maybe I'll watch it, but I don't think I will. And it was because my one high school teacher, she taught me drama. This teacher ranted about how much she dislikes Interstellar. And I can't remember why, but she was like, it just is a movie that's so spacey. And I was like, haha, movie about space that's spacey? How ironic. And she put this idea in my head that I don't need to watch it, it's unnecessary. And it's been like that for what, 6 years? I don't think I'm gonna change that opinion now. And I'm sorry to the Interstellar fans out there. I'm sorry to my cousin. I'll never watch that movie. Another one, Deadpool. I think I would love Deadpool. I know it's funny. I know it's got romance in it. I don't know why I haven't seen it. I think I'd enjoy it quite a bit. But I think it's just something that's been out for so long that I don't think that I find it necessary to watch, because it's been out for so long. There'll be hype around something similar to Deadpool soon. There'll be something that comes out that's similar to Deadpool that people will be hyped about, and that the little teenage white boys will be hyped about. Same with Ted. Started watching that with my ex-boyfriend once. Not a shout out to him, just a random fact. Started watching it, watched 10 minutes of it, and I was like, wow, are these really the movies you're into? He was like, this is my favorite movie. And I was like, wow. If this is your favorite movie, where's the substance? Where's the flavor? That was an ick right there. I was like, ooh, your favorite movie's Ted? Broski, what? I will not watch this. The Godfather. Now, I don't know why. I know nothing about this movie other than the fact that a guy sits on an armchair smoking a cigar. It's also super long, and there's a couple of them, and I'm like, a rich white man sitting on a chair smoking a cigar. No, thank you. Haven't watched many rich white men movies that I've enjoyed. Lol, I had a whole other 10 minutes of footage, but it's already at 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it short and I'll make it into a part 2. So just thought I'd let you know. It looks like it ends abruptly. That's because it does. There is a whole other ending, but don't really want to make you guys sit through half an hour of this. So yeah, I'll make a part 2. Right, so those are the movies that I haven't watched, and I probably never will. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely great rest of your day or morning or evening, or have a good sleep or have a good breakfast or whatever you're doing while you're watching this video. If you just broke up with your boyfriend, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you condolences. It's the day after Valentine's Day. Me too, sis. I'm single. Hope you have a great one. And if you want to see more things, let me know. I'm going to do one about TV shows, and I've also got a couple of other film things that I want to do. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. Obviously not forcing you, but it would just be nice. I call myself a micro-influencer sometimes, even though I'm really not, but it just boosts my ego, and I really enjoy posting on social media, and I think it's fun. And yeah, sending you lots of love and positive vibes, and I hope you have a great one. Mwah. And if you were single on Valentine's Day, you are now my Valentine, along with a petrol attendant. Anyways, bye.
I see red, red.